Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. Today we are going to read one shloka from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and try to understand what is the important message from this shloka for our daily living. So we are going to read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 3rd canto 24th chapter 46th shloka. Here the description of devotional life of Kardama Muni is described and how Kardama Muni engaged in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and how did it affect the thinking, the behavior of Kardama Muni. So as we learned in the previous shlokas, the Kardama Muni is a great devotee of Lord Shri Vishnu, Lord Shri Krishna, and after finishing his Gruhastha ashram responsibility and making sure his son Kapila Dev, who is incarnation of Lord Vishnu, is able to look after his wife Devahuti, Kardama Muni decided to go to forest and dedicate his life for sannyasa ashram, renunciation. And he takes the permission from his son Kapila Dev, and then he spends all his life in the exile in the forest without any dedicated shelter. He's roaming around from one place to another and all the time chanting the Krishna's name and spreading the glories of Lord Shri Krishna. He fixed his mind upon Lord Shri Krishna, and he could understand that Lord Krishna is there in everywhere. So while doing the tapasya, he was very humble. Yeah, as the previous shloka is mentioned, he was nirahankara krita nirmamascha. He was not egoistic, and he was also not attached to any material things. Nirdvanda. He didn't think of the dualities, good, bad, nice, or he didn't worry about his material expectations of his life, and he spent all his life in meditating upon Krishna. As he learned in previous shloka, he became liberated by doing bhakti. Vasudeve Bhagavati Sarvagni Prayagatmani Parena Bhakti Bhavena Labdha Mukta Bandhana. So he became Labdha Mukta Bandhana. He became liberated from Mukta. He became liberated from the material bondage. And he spent his life in Vasudeve Bhagavati, worshipping Lord Shri Krishna. And he became free from all the material bondage. Now in this shloka, the further effect of devotional service is mentioned. So here it is mentioned. Here, this is Maitreya Rishi saying this to Vidurji. Atmanam sarvabhuteshu bhagvantam avasthitam apashyat sarvabhutani bhagavati api cha atmani atmanam sarvabhuteshu. So Kardama Muni, while doing his bhakti, he realized, what did he realize? So he realizes Atmanam Sarvabhuteshu. Atmanam means Supersoul. Sarvabhuteshu, in all the living entities. Bhagavantam Avasthitam, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavantam. Avasthitam, situated. Apashyat Sarvabhutani Bhagavati Api cha Atmani. So Apashyat means he saw. What did he saw? Sarva Bhutani, within all the living entities, in Supreme Personality of Godhead, situated there as Supersoul. So the translation, the meaning of this shloka is that as soon as Kardama Muni started meditating upon Supreme Personality of Godhead, he began to see that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is situated in everybody's heart, and that everyone is existing upon him because he is the super soul of everyone. So because of bhakti, there was a transformation within the heart of Kardama Muni. And what did Kardama Muni see? Kardama Muni saw that there is Krishna within heart of everybody. So the purport, Srila Prabhupada is explaining that everyone is existing on Supreme Personality of Godhead doesn't mean that everyone is Godhead, right? So here you have to understand that Krishna is there within everybody's heart, but doesn't mean that everybody is Krishna. This is explained in Bhagavad-gītā also, that Lord Krishna is saying that everything resting on him, the Supreme Lord. But that does not mean that Supreme Lord is also everywhere. This mysterious position has to be understood by highly advanced devotees. There are three kinds of devotees: the neophyte devotees, the intermediate devotees, and the advanced devotees. So here Srila Prabhupada is saying that the devotees are of different kinds depending upon the understanding. The neophyte devotees, the intermediate devotees, and advanced devotees. The neophyte devotees does not understand the technique of devotional service, but they simply offer devotional service to the deities in the temple. These are Kanishta Adhikari. The Madhyama Adhikari devotees, they understand who God is, who is devotee, who is non-devotee, and who is omniscient, and he deals with such person differently. But a person who sees the Paramātmā situated in everybody's heart and everything is resting or existing on the transcendental energy of Lord is the highest devotional position. So here we can see that there are different positions of a devotee depending upon the devotional, depending upon the advancement in the devotional service. So one who is very advanced will try to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he will have compassion for everybody around him. So that means that he will not try to harm anybody. He will practice the respect and compassion for all by recognizing that Supersoul, Supreme Personality of Godhead, is situated as a Paramātmā in everybody's heart. And he will cultivate compassion, empathy, and avoid harm, or will be ahimsa. As well as one who is advanced in devotional service will avoid ego and notions of superiority, that I am better than others. That one will avoid at all costs, because he sees that, everybody is part and parcel of Krishna. And one will serve others as an offering to Lord. As soon as one is situated in this devotional highest stage of devotional service, one avoids being egoistic, and he serves others because there is Paramātmā within everybody's heart. He sees every interaction as an opportunity to connect spiritually. So he says, as there is Paramātmā within everybody's heart, every opportunity to connect others is like connecting with Krishna. Now, because of this, one's devotion becomes very deep, and it progresses from external devotion to realizing the God within everybody. One will always meditate upon Paramātmā, Krishna. Every day one will chant the Krishna's name, because Krishna and Krishna's name are not different. And one will grow spiritually by Supreme Lord through others. He will serve all the devotees, and while serving the devotees, one will realize that Krishna is there in everybody's heart. When one does this devotional service in this attitude, then he will understand all beings as manifestation of divine energy. Everything is coming from Krishna. Krishna says that Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto mata smriti gnanam apohanancha. Everywhere Krishna is situated, everything is coming from Krishna. Krishna says, Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sa Characharan Etunanena Kaunteya Jagatavi Parivartate. Under Krishna's the guidance, everything is working. So one will rise above all the divisions of race, nationality, and caste. One will not discriminate others and not get agitated or not agitate others. And one will foster harmony and unity in diversity. He'll consider everybody as part and parcel of Krishna, trying to see Krishna everywhere. So when one is situated in the Supreme Consciousness and understands that Krishna is everywhere, then one will appreciate the divine energy which sustains the human life. One will practice gratitude for nature, relationships, and opportunity, and one will offer thanks to Lord daily in his practice. One will also avoid thinking that, oh, I am God now. That will not happen. Krishna is there within you. That doesn't mean that you become Krishna. We are always servant of Krishna. One will understand that while Krishna sustains everyone, everything, we are Atma and Krishna is Paramātmā. And one will stay grounded in humility and servitude attitude. And one will avoid thinking that, oh, I have become a God now. That is not possible. We always are and will always remain the servant of Krishna. So in this way, we will avoid false ego, and we always will serve Krishna in that attitude. So that way, Krishna will always protect us. Okay. So we'll pause here. We'll continue our study of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam tomorrow. Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai.